Hey, welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're going to do something a little different. We're not just going to learn 15 essential Malay phrases. Nope. We're going to install them directly into your long-term memory. We'll be using this amazing technique that makes it, well, almost impossible to forget them. You ready for this?
I mean, you know that feeling, right? You cram a new word into your brain, maybe you use it once, and then poof, it's just gone. It is so frustrating. But here's the thing, it's a problem we can totally solve. It's not about what we're learning, it's all about how we learn it.
So, the solution? It's this awesome classic technique called the memory palace. And we're going to use a place you know better than anywhere else, your own workspace. Your desk, your office, we're going to turn that into a mental map. We're literally going to place these new phrases in specific spots, making them super easy to find again.
Okay, so before we start this tour of your mind, we need to go over the two super simple but crazy powerful tools that make this whole thing work. Think of them as the engines for our memory palace.
First up, we've got linking. This is just creating a little mental movie, right? We're connecting an object, say your computer, to a new phrase. Simple. But here's the secret sauce: exaggeration. See, our brains are wired to remember stuff that's weird, loud, colorful, totally ridiculous. We just ignore boring everyday things. So we're going to make our mental movies as absolutely bizarre as possible.
All right, you got the tools. Now I want you to do something for me. If you can, just picture yourself standing in your workspace. Really look around. We're about to start our tour and plant 15 phrases that are going to stick with you. First stop, your computer. Okay, look at your laptop screen. I want you to visualize a giant, wiggling question mark just erupting from the screen. It's pointing at some gibberish text and it's practically yelling, "What does this mean?" Hear it in your head. Apa maksud ini? Apa maksud ini? Apa maksud ini?
Okay, so you go to type something back, but bam, a huge buzzing neon red X slams down onto your keyboard. It's pulsing with light, and every single time your fingers get close, it screams out, "I don't know, saya tidak tahu, saya tidak tahu, saya tidak tahu."
Now, turn your attention to your desk chair. All of a sudden, two arms just sprout out of its sides, and it's waving them like crazy, like it's about to fall over backwards. You can hear it panicking, crying out, "Can you help me? Boleh tolong saya, boleh tolong saya, boleh tolong saya."
Okay, look at a clock. Any clock in your room. The second hand just freezes, and then the whole thing starts to shake, like violently. It's not ticking anymore, it's just screaming one word at you, telling you to wait. Just a moment.
Sekejap, sekejap, sekejap.
All right, let's go back to your desk. Suddenly, bang! What was that? You look down and there's a tiny little referee standing next to your mouse, complete with the striped shirt and a little whistle. He just fired a starter pistol and he's yelling at the top of his lungs, "Let's start! Mari kita mula! Mari kita mula! Mari kita mula!" Oh man, now look at your printer. It's going completely haywire. But it's not printing paper. It's shooting out a volcano of thank you cards. They are flying everywhere, bearing your desk, bearing you. And they're all shouting, "Thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak, terima kasih banyak, terima kasih banyak." Whoosh! A giant wooden boomerang comes flying into your office, hits the wall, and clatters to the floor. But then, get this, it kind of stands itself up, does this super polite little bow, and says back to the cards, "You're very welcome. Sama-sama kembali, sama-sama kembali, sama-sama kembali." Okay, find your wall calendar. The page for this month starts to peel itself off the wall. Then it sprouts these two little stick legs, gives you a little wave with its corner, and just starts walking out the door, calling back, "See you later. Jumpa lagi nanti. Jumpa lagi nanti. Jumpa lagi nanti." You know that classic aha moment? Well, here it is. A light bulb pops into existence right over your head. But it doesn't just switch on. No, it explodes in this beautiful, silent shower of rainbow light. That's the feeling. That's the moment you just get it. That's when you say, "I understand. Saya faham. Saya faham, saya faham." Go ahead and pick up your phone, but as you look at it, the screen melts away and becomes this huge, steaming plate of your absolute favorite food. You can smell it, it's incredible, and it's actually pulling you, like physically yanking you out of your chair toward the door, saying, "Let's go eat. Jom pergi makan. Jom pergi makan. Jom pergi makan."
Out of nowhere, a metal tape measure just unspools itself, zip, right across your office, from wall to wall. It's just measuring nothing. And it seems really annoyed about it, yelling at you impatiently, "How long? Berapa lama? Berapa lama? Berapa lama?"
Okay, you're about to sit down again in that chair. But wait,
This time, be polite. You lean down and ask it, "May I sit?" And you're not going to believe it, but the chair actually responds. The whole seat just starts nodding up and down like, yes, of course. Boleh saya duduk? Boleh saya duduk? Boleh saya duduk?
Okay, now a giant pink eraser, like a cartoonishly huge one, slides onto your desk, and it's just frantically rubbing out these invisible mistakes you've made. But the weird part is, it's sobbing, like big, heaving sobs, full of regret, just apologizing over and over. Forgive me. Maafkan saya. Maafkan saya. Maafkan saya.
And to answer that sad, sobbing eraser, look at your monitor. It suddenly flashes with a giant glowing OK sign. Then the sign actually floats off the screen, drifts over to the eraser, and gently pats it, reassuringly saying, "It's okay, no problem. Dita mengapa. Dita mengapa. Dita mengapa." And for our very last image, look at the corner of your desk. A beautiful, tiny little sunrise starts to appear. You can feel its warmth, see its light, and just before it fades away, it gives you a little wink, like a promise. See you tomorrow. Jump ass up. Jump ass up. Jump ass up.
Okay, take a breath. We did it. We've placed all 15 of those phrases around your workspace. The images are there waiting for you. But to really, really lock them in for good, there's one last super important step. This is the part that turns a fleeting memory into something you'll know forever.
And that final step is called active recall. It's so simple, but it's everything. Here's what you do. Step 1. Do not look at a list of these phrases again. Seriously, resist the urge to peek. Step 2. Later today, maybe on a coffee break, just take a mental walk around your office again. Visit each spot. See what each crazy object is trying to tell you. And step 3, if you get stuck on one, if you forget, don't just look up the answer. Go back to that spot in your mind and make the image even weirder. Make it louder, make it smell funny, make it more ridiculous. That's what will burn it into your memory for good.
So you want to try a quick test right now? No pressure. I'm just going to say the Malay phrase, and all you have to do is mentally go to that place in your office, see the crazy image, and let it tell you what it means in English. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Apa maksud ini? Saya tidak tahu. Boleh tolong saya? Sekejap. Mari kita mula. Terima kasih banyak. Sama-sama kembali. Jumpa lagi nanti. Saya paham. Jom pergi makan. Berapa lama? Boleh saya duduk? Maafkan saya. Tidak mengapa. Jumpa esok.
And there you have it. You just built a fully functional memory palace. And this tool, you can use it for anything. Seriously. Shopping lists, names, dates for a history test, vocabulary in literally any language. The only limit is your imagination. So the real question is, what are you going to build in your memory palace next?